Hello, good people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Immigration Helper, where we discuss all things life and legal. This is Attorney Elizabeth Wafula, your favorite immigration attorney, returning once again with your weekly life tip. As you can see, I'm here enjoying this beautiful weather. It's May 2020. It's finally summer. And though we have all this COVID-19 craziness, I am still trying to enjoy May like every other May. May is my birth month. May is just a special month for me, and I hope it is for you and yours as well. All right? Now, on that note, today I would like to talk about something that I have been increasingly thinking about over the last couple of days or weeks. Okay? And it's something that I believe we all need to be reminded of. Okay? What is it I'm speaking of? I'm speaking of the power of value. The power of value. Or in other words, knowing your value. Knowing your value. Okay? As you know, I'm a businesswoman. I own a business, more specifically an immigration law firm. And I was thinking about the moments when I was able to negotiate the best for my clients, or the moments when I was able to negotiate the best deal for myself or for my firm or for anyone that I know, name it. Under all those situations, on all those times when I was able to negotiate the best deal, the only common factor that ran through across all those situations was when I understood the value of what it is I was selling, the value of what it is I was giving, the value of the service I was giving. Whenever I understood my value, I not only got the best deal, I prevailed. I prevailed. Okay? Now, in life, anytime we don't know our value, anytime we don't understand our value, we end up undercutting ourselves. We end up getting the worst deal. We end up getting even sometimes zero for what is hundreds of dollars worth, or $0 for what is thousands of dollars worth. We end up getting the very bottom of the chain because we simply do not understand our value. Okay? In case you're wondering, what is it that I'm talking about? What does this have to do even with business? Let me take it a little further for you. Let me break it down for you, okay? I think about the average buying and selling situation. Okay, let's say you're buying, or you want to buy a house, and there's a particular seller who's selling the house that you want. You go, you look around, you find this great house. It's got everything that you want. And so you approach the buyer. You say, I'm interested in this house. Or your realtor says, my buyer is interested in this house. How much are you offering for this house? Well, the price the buyer gives obviously depends on a lot of factors, like the value of the house and so many things. But now, if the seller says, this house is worth $300,000, but I'll let you have it for $400,000. Okay, that seller understands the value of the house. Or he says, well, it's worth $300,000. I put some improvements worth $100,000. Someone's selling this house for $500,000. Seller understands he understands what exactly you put into the house. He understands the value of the house, and he knows one more thing. He knows that you need that house more than he does. Okay, and so he's not going to undercut himself. On the flip side, if you have a seller who doesn't understand the value of that house, or doesn't even care, knows he paid $300,000 for that house, and is willing to sell it for $100,000, usually the only times a seller will do that is if there's a recession going on, or something is huge has affected the market value of the house, and so he feels like there's no way he's going to be able to get the value price for that house. So he's going to undercut it by as much as possible just to get whatever he can get. Believe it or not, a lot of us are like that seller many times. A lot of us don't fully understand our value, or we don't fully appreciate our value, or we don't even fully appreciate what God has put in us. And so the first available buyer who comes knocking, we take it. This applies in relationships. This applies with your relationships with significant others. It applies with relationships with friends. It applies with name it. This principle applies all through. Okay? And the reason your favorite immigration lawyer is talking to you about this today is because, believe it or not, I have been victim of this same concept. I have fallen victim of the same concept. I have undercut myself many a times, even as a business owner, in life, in relationships. I have undercut myself. Okay? But recently I started to think to myself, like, if I really understood the value of myself, if I really knew what I was giving, I really knew my worth, I really knew the worth of what I'm offering, then I wouldn't just take anything. Alright? I would give much more, I would resist much more so that I could end up getting the best deal at the very end. Okay? Moral of the story, know your value. Know what you're bringing to the table. As a business owner, as a businessman, as a businesswoman, as a husband, as a wife, as a friend, know what you're bringing to the table. Know your value. If you know your value, guess what? You won't just take anything. And guess what will also happen? You also attract people who understand your value, people who appreciate your value, and people who can add value to your value. Amen. Hallelujah. Somebody had a shout right now. Alright? That is the message of today. Know your value. Because it does three things for you. It'll attract people who know your value, who appreciate your value, and third, who add value to your value. Yeah. That's kind of the law of mergers and acquisitions. When a business gets really big and huge, it can now attract another even bigger business. And that other bigger business can now come and merge or acquire the assets of that company, and they become one big, strong company together. That's the law of mergers and acquisitions, guys. You can send me $100 for that little small knowledge I just gave you today. And that is it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Remember, know your value in relationships. Know your value as a businessman. Know your value as a woman. Know your value as a man. Know your value as a friend. Even as a sibling. Know your value. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.